Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel.
I'm Gabriel.
And we're the Colombian cousins on Friday with the Cousins.
Back to you
with
another...
our boys here with another episode.
Yup.
Of Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 5.
Man, these are getting good.
Yeah, it's ramping up a lot. And even the episodes that would be considered filler episodes are still like really entertaining.
They still supplement the story.
They're still fun.
Like in some way, it's like, I mean, yeah, it could be a filler, but then some aspect of it, it's like, well,
that was needed.
They're gonna need that for the you know, other shows.
It's not totally throwaway.
Right. It's not like, well, that was just I can forget about that episode.
Yeah. There's always something. Yeah. Like even this last one with the swamp, we saw like Katara, all these crazy moves, like the blades, the whole thing.
Yeah, that was a cool move.
But the fact that there's other water benders, like in the swamps, that was like since the beginning. It's like North Pole, South Pole,
right? So
that was a big one. Something's calling them there, so there's a bigger storyline there.
Yeah, at first it felt kind of like a filler episode because it's like it's a swamp. Like that's not what they're trying to find an Earthbender teacher. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then I think they're gearing it more maybe towards something not tangible, maybe like Avatar state or spirit or what do they call it? The other dimension. I'm
the spirit world.
Spirit world. Yeah,
something. Yeah, because they kept seeing like Katara and.
Well, they kept seeing people that they knew, but then Aang was seeing someone that he had never met.
Right. That's all something going on. He saw like a little girl running around and like something's going on there.
Yeah.
Plus whatever called him there, like that tornado that brought him in.
Well then, because who was it? Sokka was like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "Well, I didn't do that."
Yeah. He's like, "I bend the water in the vines."
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So again, that's got to tie into something. And that's why I like these episodes that you always get something kind of like different, something new in each of them.
Yeah. New little treat.
But yeah, so this one is called it's called Avatar Day.
Huh.
So interesting. Avatar Day. I don't like reading the little description, I'm sure.
Oh.
You probably read it already.
I'm already like halfway through the sentence.
I try not to. I like to go on them. I just enjoy going into them totally blind. Yeah. But the title's okay. Avatar Day, maybe there's like a day of the year that they celebrate the Avatar. I would think by now the word's gone out.
Most people Avatar,
that he's out and about, that he's alive, I should say.
It's been. I feel like it's long enough.
Because it's been, I guess, a few months or something since he first came to be. I don't know how long it's been because there wasn't a huge time jump between season 1 and 2.
Yeah,
but there was a little bit. So maybe overall it's been a few months.
Yeah, I feel like word is out. At least whenever he first. When they triggered something, and then like in all the temples around the world.
True, that's right.
So at least those core people, like a certain individuals, knew.
Right, people who are like in the temples, or
right. But then since then, he's kind of made his way through a few different
basically
places.
The world.
Yeah, so it's like at this point, people know he's alive.
Most of the people know.
Yeah,
that's true. Probably all the Fire Nation, because like
at this
Yeah, because they've been like after him.
Well, they probably send out some kind of like a mass, like tell every message. General.
Like that we're on the lookout for
the Avatar.
Well, we didn't see Azula at all in the last episode.
No.
And we only saw a little bit of Zuko. They were in the streets.
Oh yeah.
And then Iroh was dancing for them and getting money, but then Zuko put the blue mask on.
Yeah, we saw him at the end.
Attacked him. So So I don't know if that's just because he's just angry because of where he is or the life they're having to live, or
he's like, you embarrassed my uncle.
Yeah. Or if that's just gonna be what he does, like
that's
I have nothing else to do, so I'm just gonna like terrorize.
Yeah, he's like, I can't firebend anymore.
Right. I'll just do this, steal money. I don't know because he's used to being royalty and being treated with at least an amount of respect.
Yeah, like even though he was banished, he still had a crew. That
at least
reported to him
and a ship and all that stuff.
Right.
Now he's like, I can't do anything, so I'll just do. This is what I'll do. This is what I know.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point.
Those are two other storylines that we didn't get a lot of. So I don't know if they'll continue the swamp.
I know,
or if they've left since then, or if anything's going to come up these new waterbenders. But it'll be exciting to see. All right, I'm ready to hop in. If you are,
let's do it.
Cool. Here we go.
We're royalty.
Okay,
these people should be giving us whatever we want. Who's there?
Kind of exactly what you said.
Yeah. Oh,
Ugh.
that's gross. How long is he been sleeping
I
there?
know. For it to.
You're completely surrounded.
Come on!
Is this like Batman?
Yeah.
Nice.
Start a fire.
Oh,
Oh.
Wait, my
Firebenders.
boomerang!
There's no time.
Oh, I see. So there's time to get your scrolls and time to get your staff, but no time for my boomerang?
It's kind of true.
Correct.
That was his thing. That's
I
like
know,
his
that's
only
kinda
way of
messed up.
defending himself.
Hey, Water Tribe money.
I hope that's okay.
Have a nice Avatar Day.
Avatar Day?
You guys are going to the festival, right?
Did you see his tears?
I just noticed that. He's like all depressed.
There's a holiday for the Avatar.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Like all
Having
the
a huge
past
festival
avatars.
in your honor is great. But frankly, it's just nice to be appreciated. That's the biggest me I've ever
Oh,
seen.
that's cool. So
Okay.
okay, so they know.
They know, yeah.
Now a torch.
It's like the Olympics.
That's a nice prop.
Are they gonna, like,
It's
burn 'em?
bright, dangerous. Smells manly.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I figured something was up. Why would they call it Avatar Day? Oh, here he is.
Dang. Again, exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Did you watch this again?
No.
What does it matter where they came from?
That's funny. Uh-oh, she's gonna...
That party pooper's ruining Avatar Day.
It was Avatar Kyoshi. She murdered our glorious leader, Chin the Great.
You used to be a great society before you killed our leader. Now look at us.
Aang would never do something like that. How was I supposed to know they wouldn't take Water Tribe money? You're supposed to be out saving the world. You can't do that locked up in here. I can't do that with people thinking I'm a murderer either. I need you guys to help prove my innocence. For some reason, I thought you were an expert detective.
Well, I guess I could be classified as such.
Reverse psychology.
Nice.
Back
Aang.
home, he was famous for solving the mystery of the missing seal jerky.
She's playing along.
So you'll help me with my case?
I'm ready.
Like,
What?
This is the footprint of the killer, Kyoshi. After that tragic day, we built this statue to immortalize our great leader.
Kyoshi never set foot in this temple.
It's not enough to prove Aang's innocence.
We need to go to Kyoshi Island.
There's always like the foaming
there it
guy.
is. That's like a thing that they do, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like
He's
playing
like-
into it.
So, what's Suki up to? Is she around?
Actually, she and the other warriors left to fight in the war. You kids had a big impact on Suki.
That's great.
He wanted to see her.
She had exquisite taste.
Please don't touch.
These were her boots? Her feet must have been enormous. Big feet?
Oh, the footprint.
Little footprints? There's no way.
These things mean anything to you?
You're
He
right.
just threw her
I'm sorry.
fan
On the floor.
Please.
She'll come around. You just gotta hang in there.
You think
Oh.
so?
I was about to say earlier, he doesn't seem like he...
Like there's
He's
a
stuck
lot
in
of
there.
space.
Yeah.
You're
He's just
smart,
going along with it.
handsome, funny, Avatar.
They're talking about girl
You guys
problems.
are great.
Don't be afraid to tell her.
He's
how you
crying.
It took place at sunset. Look at the shadows.
They point east.
So
Not
what?
bad.
If Kyoshi was in the ceremony at sunset, she couldn't have been in Chin committing the crime.
Then how can I prove my innocence?
I say what happened, and then you say what happened, and then I decide who's right.
The accused will now present its argument.
Why does he say it?
You can do it, Hank. Just remember the evidence.
I have very large feet.
Well, he doesn't.
I was in a painting at sunset. So
gosh.
there you have it.
Oh, boy.
I'm not guilty.
Even if you did capture the Avatar, I'm not so sure it would solve our problems.
Yeah.
And there is no hope at all.
No, Zuko. You must never give in to despair. Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
Very wise.
It's just me and the accused. You can't call any witnesses.
Can he summon Kyoshi?
This isn't just any witness.
That would be amazing.
I'm going to call Avatar Kyoshi herself.
Oh, is he just like pretending?
Well, she is Aang's past life.
Oh.
Maybe wearing her stuff will trigger something.
Can he summon her spirit?
Hey, everybody. Avatar Kyoshi here.
Oh, there it is.
I killed Chin the Conqueror.
Oh, shoot.
He demanded our immediate surrender. I warned him that I would not sit passively while he took our home. On that day, we split from the mainland.
Dude.
God, that power.
God
damn. She's doing everything at like a
times
like
10.
This, yeah, like this
Oh,
level.
wow. She's blowing away the... Oh, that's how they became an island? Oh, that's how he died. Oh, and that's where they are.
Kyoshi Island so my people could be safe from invaders.
You kind of confessed. Sorry.
And I find you guilty.
It's helped me realize something.
Uh-oh.
We no longer have anything to gain by traveling together.
It's the only thing keeping them sane, though.
Yeah.
What?
Didn't really pick up what he's putting down.
He's just gonna let him try to figure it out on his own. Eaten by a shark. It's gonna be something that's gonna be like not really punishment.
Please stop on community service.
I can't believe that's on there.
Looks like it's boiled in oil.
Oh.
God.
Oh. Was that the same people?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he'll save him from them.
You, Avatar, do something.
Gee, I'd love to help, but I'm supposed to be boiled in oil.
Uh-oh.
There, community service.
Who are these guys anyway? They're just like pirates.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
yeah. Came out of
Oh, he's
nowhere.
using the same.
That's cool.
Oh, dang. Dang. Dude, that's so sick. Oh, and it turned it right back into water. Oh, there you go.
Smart.
Boomerang!
Oh,
they got
nice.
Use it now.
Yeah. Oh, messed it up. Oh, that's right. One of them, the firebender. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
In honor of the day, Avatar Aang saved us from the rough rhino invasion. Unfried dough. May we eat it and be reminded of how on this day the Avatar was not boiled in oil.
Oh, it messed up their eating.
Happy Avatar Day, everyone.
Nice.
That was a fun one.
Dang. No, it's pretty good. Dude, that's crazy. So he can like summon other actual avatars. I don't know if like he did that or like she did that because he was wearing her clothing.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I feel like almost she did that because he walked out and he's just kind of stalling. It seemed like and didn't really know what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kyoshi came.
Yeah, and then after she left, he was like, "What happened?"
Yeah, well, like what happened?
But that means they're like watching or they know what's kind of going on to appear at that moment.
Yeah,
Kyoshi
on the island, Kyoshi Island. That guy did say like, what he said something along the lines of like, she likes to, like her spirit still lives on in that.
Oh, that's right.
area.
Yeah. Whenever we first got there, I was even thinking like, well, maybe he can use some of her stuff to like help connect with her in the spirit world,
like to trigger
talk
that.
to her.
Yeah,
I didn't know that he could just put the clothes on and then she could like
maybe
take
she
his form.
sensed the situation and
Because even so, last season, remember Roku came out like kind of embodied Aang or like took over Aang's
at the
body.
temple. Yeah.
But in that, I guess I've forgotten. I felt he still looked more like spirit-esque. I don't remember anymore. Maybe he did look like regular Roku.
Yeah, I mean there was like a bunch of smoke and
I guess I just
did look like
I just assumed that like it was still Aang, but you just see like the spirit embodiment. No, but it's actually like they physically become like they're there.
like that was her. Yeah,
Right. It's not like it's still Aang, but it's like he's projecting like a bigger aura that looks like the old Avatar or whatever.
right. No, it's like
So,
that's her.
but now knowing that, like, I mean, he could technically, there's so many different avatars as long as he has, because for Roku was at like his temple. In this case, he had her stuff. So if there's like something that connects him with past avatars, he can summon them.
Well, I feel like in the past they've alluded to him being able to do that just on command, but now I guess he's only able to do that when he's close to like we're like wearing things that past avatars wore or like in the temple.
Yeah.
When he's the closest.
Which he is still like young and
Like
he
pretty
hasn't like
new.
mastered the whole being an avatar. So it just, we got like a little teaser. With him, we saw like how powerful he was as like a firebender, Roku.
Yeah. Oh
and
my
now
God.
with her, we're seeing how powerful she was as a single person, like as an avatar. Like she pushed the island away. She split it with earthbending. She used the lava to like separate it. Like,
And, like
dude.
the wind, the air. So like I like how they kept the continuity with the eye thing or the glow. Because whenever they were explaining the Avatar state in a previous episode, maybe even last season, they were saying the glow, like that's pretty important.
Yeah. The glow is meaningful. Well, he has the arrow. I already forgot. The arrow is because he's mastered
Airbending,
right?
Yeah.
Because some of the other, now I can remember, the other monks had it
Yes.
at the thing, right?
Yeah.
But that's what glows. But that's because he's an airbender. But like, do master waterbenders have any sort of a mark on them?
Kyoshi, her eyes glowed.
But that's what I'm saying. Her eyes glow. So maybe she was a, what nation? Earthbender?
Earthbender, I think, yeah.
So maybe master earthbenders. No, because Boomy doesn't have any kind of mark or anything that shows that he's a master. But
Well, can masters enter Avatar state?
Well, no, but like a master airbender gets the arrow.
Oh, you're saying like
And
what?
then the Avatar airbender,
Yeah.
the arrow glows.
Mm-hmm.
So then a master, whenever the Avatar is born of an earthbending nation, let's say that was like a tattoo on their arm, and so then their arm glows because that's what they got because they were earthbending. You know what I mean?
Right, like that's the
because not all the avatars would have an arrow on their forehead, and so her eyes glowed. But what about Roku? What glowed with him?
Yeah, like how do you distinguish him?
Which
from
his
a
eyes
normal
glow
guy?
too, but like his eyes and the arrows glow. But we also got like a little teaser last week when he just like glowed like his hand, and he touched the root, which like he sent like a signal
and
to the trees.
he like felt that connection.
Yeah. So there's just a lot going. There's a lot happening. Like their power is obviously insane, but it's still like a little unknown. Like we don't really know the full extent.
Yeah.
Of like we know that they can bend, crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like when in the Avatar state. Yeah, they have like.
But then
crazy
getting
power.
and we know if they're in their Avatar state and they get killed, that it ends it.
Ends the cycle.
But then they have other little powers like that one that he was talking about, putting his hand on the thing, or being able to summon like past avatars. Like there's other little things that he's doing that it's like, oh, where did this come from? Like, okay, is that just part of being an avatar, or is that something you can just do? Or so
yeah, I'm not too sure.
But that was good, and that was really good. And I love seeing like him and Katara like are fighting a lot together. Like she can defend herself now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
no problem.
Yeah, that was no problem at all. And even I mean, at the end of the day, like even Sokka's like a good fighter with his boomerang and all that, but he just looks, it's more comical compared to.
They just make it. Yeah, they make it comical.
Like more funny. Like he's good with boomerang. He's taken down like he's been good at fights.
Yeah, I mean,
but
he
next
defends
to his
himself.
Sister and Aang.
That's true. It's like, man, he's a good fighter, but you're
On his
comparing
own.
him to like the Avatar.
And then like
and then really good.
Katara, which is technically already like a certain level of a master waterbender.
Yeah. So,
man, no, that was really good.
Maybe in a later episode we'll figure out whatever happened to them at the swamp, because it just kind of, we ended off on that cliffhanger, and then it just jumped to this one. I'm like, huh.
Well, I guess maybe they'll reference back, just like they did with this one. They reference back to that girl who ended up going to fight in the war. Yeah. Maybe they'll reference back to these other waterbenders, or whoever was calling him, or the visions. That's gonna come back.
Yeah, they can't just throw that in there and it's like, all right,
never talk about it again.
Yeah.
They just forgot about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's funny how like after 370 years of celebrating, or like burning down these Avatar statues, in just one day they just changed 370-year tradition to now celebrating Avatar and like changing the food just from one day. But it's almost like their nation just devolved, because with that king they were like an attacking nation and a conquering nation. And then once he was killed, they devolved all the way. Like they're just like goofy and scaredy cats, and they don't have a real justice system. Like they just kind of really devolved a lot.
Yeah.
Compared to the other like cities we've seen that are more like advanced.
Yeah, like Bossing Say.
Yeah. Maybe Omashu was one too. That was, I mean, I don't know. It was taken over by the Fire Nation, but
yeah, but I mean, they're pretty advanced.
They're advanced. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the North Pole tribe, water tribe too.
Yeah, these guys, like you said, no system in place. They just kind of follow that one guy who doesn't know what he's doing.
They were like shaking, and this is what we think. And he turned around and like does the farting sound.
Yeah,
they're like
pretty undeveloped society. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a cool.
Yeah.
I always love to see the Avatar State demonstrations.
I know.
Like it's
even that like
it's crazy.
It's just, like even like we didn't see Aang, like it showed Kyoshi using her Avatar power, and it's just like, man, they are just like
everything they do. It's like you said, like times 10.
Yeah, they can't. I don't know what beats them. I mean, it has to be like an entire, like you have to have an entire army versus one person to even have a chance. But even then,
like we saw, like she airbended the entire army.
Yeah. And so it's like, unless like a Fire Nation was here and the Earth Kingdom over here, and like everybody was attacking them at once, but I don't know why they would.
Right.
They're just that powerful. Which is, the show's great in that it's we're seeing it from a perspective of like a brand new Avatar who hasn't gotten to that point. It's very powerful, but can't, like, you know, the fights there can be even-ish. Like when he fought the Admiral Zhao, like he was still able to beat him pretty easily, but he's been captured if there's enough people.
Yeah, at this point, like in his,
because if he was already like a mastered Avatar, then it's like, then who's gonna stop him?
Yeah,
he's just always winning.
They're too strong.
Yeah, like where's at that point, what's the conflict? I guess, you know, has to be in other ways, like capturing someone he loves. I don't know.
Yeah, Superman style.
Exactly.
Lois Lane.
But he doesn't really have a kryptonite, except that if he's in the Avatar state, he's killed, then he's done. But he's getting stronger, and Katara's getting stronger there with him. So
yeah, they're all getting better.
Yeah,
even Sokka.
Yeah, even Sokka. So yeah, and then obviously we didn't talk about Zuko, like him going off on his own.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna listen. The way he approached his uncle, because his uncle told him like, don't fall into despair. You know, like that's like the dark side. Don't like fall.
Right.
He's like the Obi-Wan.
He is so wise.
Yeah. And so I think he's almost letting him leave.
Yeah.
Thinking like he's gonna need to be on his own and like realize it'll come to him.
He's gonna have to go through this on his own.
Yeah. Because otherwise he's gonna always think that I'm the one holding him back. He's gonna have to go on his own and realize, which we've seen signs of it. Like a couple episodes when he saw that girl who was burnt and who had been who had lost her father to the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
You know, he can see it in his eyes a little bit. He's like, who are we? There's a little
like some
bit of
struggle, like internal conflict. Yeah.
So something has to happen in the next few episodes, maybe. And even just then, he was like, his uncle Iroh just told him, even if he took back the Avatar, that may not even be enough. So then it's like, now what's my purpose? What am I fighting for now.
Yeah, like I get it for him though. Like it's like what now?
Yeah, you're
my whole life's been this, and then
you're banned from your dad banned you, and now you've you've cut your hair. You're just a rogue on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You're wanted by the Fire Nation. All you had was your uncle. Now he's alone, but what is he gonna do? Is he gonna go out and just like keep stealing stuff and that's just gonna be his life? But he's gonna realize there's more to that.
Right. Now I'm just curious to see like what Iroh does, like him on his own.
My guess is that Iroh's gonna find a way to closely follow or track Zuko and to keep an eye on him from a distance.
Yeah,
that'd be my guess. He doesn't have a little bird thing, but he probably has a way to track him somehow.
That makes more sense than to just like, all right, if
I just stay here in my cave.
Yeah.
And that's what I would guess. He would just kind of follow along a little bit, and then, maybe down the road, like we won't see or hear from Zuko for a while, and then like Azula is attacking Aang, and then Zuko just pops in out of nowhere and helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a redemption.
Yeah,
some sort of like a redemption arc or something. But anyway, that's later on. All right. Well, that was episode 5. That was exciting. I keep hearing in the comments that there's like, I guess, big moments coming. I don't know if like this season or next season, but like people are just like, it's gonna really ramp up, guys. I'm like, man, it's already good. So like,
man, I don't even remember
at this point.
I'm like,
because as a reminder, Gabriel, you watched Avatar when you were a kid, but you said you mostly remember just the first season, and like from here, it's like everything has basically been like watching for the first time.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I've completely forgot about this.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like I can, if I'm talking to someone and I'm telling them, yeah, it's a show about a kid and XYZ, I can do that, right? But like all these details, I'm like, man, I completely forgot about all this.
Like that was a long time ago,
right?
And I've obviously never seen it at all. So yeah, it's really ramping up. So it's been really good.
Looking forward to those ramp up episodes. Even though
I'm like curious. I don't even look at like even on the screen now. It like shows 1 through 5. I don't even want to scroll because I don't want to see thumbnails.
Yeah, thumbnails and give it away.
That's a pet peeve of mine. Like whenever I'm watching a show with someone, they're just like, "What episode were we on?" They start scrolling down. I'm like, like I don't want to see.
Like dang it, I saw.
Like you see like a character who is supposed to be dead, and they're on the thumbnail like 5 episodes later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or a new character.
Or a new character. Like, I hate it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So anyway, all right. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. If you want to watch the uncut reaction of these episodes, they're over on our Patreon. We also have a Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all the good stuff. But we'll be here every week, next Friday, to check out where this goes.
Every Friday.
It's getting exciting. See what happens with our crew here.
Yeah, hopefully we can add on. We can get a Zuko one.
I was saying I don't know who we're missing. I guess Zuko would be. There may be someone else. I haven't looked at the back of the box. There may be another person.
Yeah, I told them not to. They're spoilers.
At this point, we're almost like halfway. We're approaching halfway through the entire series. There's only 3 seasons, and 5 more episodes will be halfway.
And we're half.
It's crazy.
Season 2. Yeah.
But anyway, all right, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.